So tell me about working with Dre. I know y'all guys work closely. Obviously, you signed to him. We haven't really seen anybody work that close to him. Seems since Kendrick and maybe M before that.
Yeah.
So how is it? Because everybody has their like Dre studio stories.
It's dope. We both Aquarius. We both like workaholics and perfectionists. So it's dope to meet someone that's like just paying as much attention to detail as I be. Sometimes it gets a little too much. I'll be like, dang, Dre, it's good. Trust me, we can move on. He hears something, he can't stop until he get it. So it's crazy. We be losing sleep, and he's putting like everything into it as if it was his own project. So I love it.
That's what's up, bro. What was like the song that maybe sticks out the most on this album, the new album, working with him on it?
There's a few, but I always say like I think right now it's 6 Summers. Yeah, that's a heavy tune. And you know we worked really hard on like getting the music right and the drums right and all the little transitions right on that. And like I like it because it's kind of it's touching on a lot of topics, political and social issues, but it's still like a good tune. You know what I'm saying, to dance to as well.
You dance around and jump around on topics because you have the fun records. You have the ones that, and then even on the fun record, like the bubbling, you kind of touch on something that it's a funny visual, but I think you were poking at certain situations. Is that something you are constantly doing? Yeah,
you know, it's like always having something in there, like in the undertone, like, you know, telling the story or getting across a message. All in all, it's not rocket science. We still want people to have fun, but I think it's just natural for us to want to, you know, address certain things. Yeah.
I got you. You work with some of the legends on this.
Yeah,
Snoop and everybody. How was that working with you, being from the West Coast and then working with Snoop and Dre? It's got to be like a dream come true.
Yeah, it was surreal, man. Like, that was one of the tracks we knew, like, right away Snoop would sound good on it. Like, the day after I recorded it, I sent it to him. 2 minutes after I sent it to him, he FaceTimed me like, come on, nephew. You know I want to get on that. He came through. You know, he was on his workout tip, so he came through in all the dry fit, laid his verse. He's like, I gotta be at the gym at 10 a.m. So let's get this done. If you help write it, we're gonna get through it faster. So yeah, we was over there just writing it back and forth, talking about, you know, growing up in Long Beach, and he came through with a gang of weed, blessed me with his own jar of weed, his Snoop Dogg weed.
He got his own strand.
Yeah. Had us in there smacked, and finished the verse. He was loving it. He was like, man, this sounds so good. I'm gonna take a shot. He brought in some crazy, I don't even know, he don't really drink, but he took a shot with us after that. And as soon as he took that shot, he did. And yeah, I ain't seen him since.
Took a shot with Snoop Dogg. Did the album tightened up, man.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about that. What has been the wait of just trying to get it together? Was it Dre saying, now we need to change this symbol right here? What was it? Talk to me.
It was both of us going crazy, man. But honestly, Malibu took me all over the world. We was touring so much. We didn't really even have to stop, but we had to stop in order to finish this album. It would have been 4 years. And it took us all over the world. So we was recording it, going back and forth, but I really had to take some time off of touring and really wrap my head around the album.
Yeah.
I thought I was done for a second, and I took it to Dre. He was like, you about 80%. Damn. He was like, I ain't even got to work with you yet. I was like, you right. So I went back in with him, and man, we damn near recorded a whole new album after that. So it was dope that I got to really go back in, work with him, work with his producers over there, like Mel and Jay Pounds, and work with people like Coco Sarai, who was a big help on the whole album. And just utilize the time over there, and then getting him on the mixes. You know, he just went in and mixed every track. So every time he mixed, he was getting his hands in, you know, every track. So. You know, it took a little bit, but we care about the music, so it was the journey was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went from, you know, Venice to Malibu, and I like to say this album's about being the same man in a new car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that we experienced from being on the road, and a lot that we learned that we just bring it back home now.
I like that you said that. You named the album.
Right now, who you with? Reec. Who you with? Right now, who you with?